back with ESPN News at halftime.
ESPN2's presentation of NCAA basketball is brought to you by Miller Lite, who invites you to sit back and enjoy a Miller time.
This is Dick. Dick is a creative superstar and the man behind the advertising you're about to witness. We gave Dick a six-pack of Miller Lite and a blank piece of paper and create a Miller Time concept that beer-loving people. This is what he did.
Adios, amigos, adios, my friend. The road we have traveled down to an end. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend.
This has been a Miller Time presentation by Dick. Thank you for your time.
This is the Silicon Prairie, where we get 30,000 calls a day here at Gateway 2000. How come?
Because it was the best value.
I got my money's worth.
We built the computer that I needed.
I needed a high-performance machine, and that's what I got.
And they were great. I felt comfortable right away.
Great big boxes like a cow.
I got one.
Gateway computers feature the Intel Pentium processor. To find out more, call 1-800-GATEWAY. Isn't it time that you called?
When I first come into the league, you're at the bottom of the mountain.
Football camp is the hardest thing I've ever been through.
Team, coaches, media, all lines are looking at me.
Your whole body just starts getting hot.
We asked some of the NFL's hottest rookies to switch antiperspirants and try Degree.
Body heat activated.
As your body heat rises, Degree releases extra protection when you need it most.
As I work harder, Degree works harder. This stuff really works.
When your temperature rises, here it is, Degree.
Body heat activated Degree for an extra degree of protection.
It helped me keep my coolness.
From the worldwide leader in sports is ESPN News.
Hello, news viewers. Welcome to the ESPN Newsroom studios. We gather the news in the room behind the window behind us and bring it to you here at the studio of ESPN News. I'm John Butchergrass. This is Bob Stevens. We'll get back to the Wisconsin game and other college video.
I thought you were going to do a tour of the studios here. Oh, well, maybe Maryland's young and surprising Terrapins don't know supposed to win on the road. The fifth-ranked team in the country already has quieted the hostile crowds at Wake and at Carolina. Now they're going someplace they ought to win, Florida State, a place they got hammered by 22 a year ago. And the Seminoles ambushed Carolina just last week. Gary Williams knows that. Off and running. LaRon Prophet in for the alley-oop slam from Stokes. Terps up early. FSU hanging in there. Kerry Thompson with the steal. The alley-oop to Randall Jackson for the dunk. Florida State on the break again. This time Ron Hale with the monster dunk. A dunk-a-thon going on in Tallahassee. Florida State up 31-26 with just a $1.28 left until halftime. If Maryland wins, they tie with Wake Forest for first in the ACC. The Terps have won 3 in a row. Seminoles have lost 4 of their last 6. What is this? The NBA? Wake Forest playing a back-to-back. They beat Virginia Tech last night, hosting 5-12 Wofford tonight. On top early in this one by an 18-11 count. You know, in Tim Duncan's 117 games at Wake, only 7 opposing teams have shot over 50%, and all 17 opponents this year have been under 39%. Number 3, Kentucky at Gainesville, taking on the Gators. Rick Pitino doesn't look old enough to have a protege, but Florida's Billy Donovan is one of them. And right now, the Wildcats lead the Gators 46-29. Donovan suiting only 11 scholarship players for Florida.
In my mind and on our station, we're going to Carolina for a preview of the mother of all ACC games, Duke and Carolina. We queue up Mike Patrick and Dick Vitale.
We are outside of Cameron Indoor Stadium, and the population of Krzyzewskiville grows every hour in anticipation of yet another meeting between arch rivals Duke and North Carolina. The Tar Heels have lost 10 of their last 16 games in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Who is the one team that hasn't beaten them? Believe it or not, It's Duke, and that's amazing in this series.
I'll tell you what else is amazing, Mike. This is the greatest rivalry in all of college basketball. 8 miles apart, Duke, North Carolina. It means Dean Smith, Michelangelo, Michael Kay. It means Trajan Langdon shooting threes. Antoine Jameson getting out of glass. It means the Cameron Indoor Crazies. I'll be going bananas. I can't wait. It'll be exciting, baby. I'll tell you, this place will be rocking and rolling.
Keep in mind that North Carolina has won 7 in a row in this series. Can they make it 8?
Wow!
We'll find out later tonight from Cameron Indoor Stadium and Krzyzewskiville.
Later tonight is an hour and 3.5 minutes. Number 19 against number 12. North Carolina against Duke. That's Anton Jameson you see there in your screen. Duke, Carolina, enough said. More hoop from tonight. Let's go to UConn. PC Friars, Derek Brown. Chim Cham three-pointer is good. PC missed their first 6 field goals, but Derek Brown wasn't called. Off the rebound, D-Flight, up and in. Brown scores the Friars' first 7 points. UConn answers. Fonquenzio hard net for the hoop. UConn up by 2, then more hard net. Picks off the pass, and Jamel Thomas can't make the steal. Up and in, and UConn up by 5 at this point. However, the Friars come back late. They're up by 4 at the half. A win just about wraps up Pete Gillen's first trip to the tournament as Friar coach. UC would make the Friars 15-5, and 5 of PC's final 9 games before the Big East tournament are at home. More Big East hoop. BC, West Virginia. Damian Owens, nice move in the lane. WVU up 6 early. Dwayne Woodward for BC. Shoots and scores. West Virginia up by 3, but Selden Jefferson answers. Second 3 of the half, and then Gordon Malone. Reverse layup. WVU up by 10 at this point. Right now, we're at the half, and they lead by 11. Abrams and Scooty Penn have 6 at the half for BC. Selden Jefferson, as you see, leads the Mountaineers with 14. Ohio State basketball news. Starting center Jermaine Tate will miss tomorrow night's game against Indiana after having tests done on his heart. The 6'9" sophomore has been complaining about a rapid heartbeat. Tate played Saturday, but tests have shown that the flow of blood from his heart was less than normal. While Ryan Miner, the former Oklahoma Sooner standout, has left his CBA team, the Oklahoma City Cavalry, to pursue a professional baseball career with the Baltimore Orioles. Miner was drafted by the Sixers and was averaging 12 points and 5 boards in the CBA. He's been invited to spring training as a third baseman. You're watching the Badgers and the Wildcats. Tough first half of Northwestern, just 18 points, but they only trail by 7. More from the ESPN News studios after a short timeout.
If you want ultimate abs, you need the ultimate ab machine. AbWorks from NordicTrack. AbWorks is scientifically designed to give you a better, more complete abdominal workout in just 5 minutes flat. As a personal trainer, I know AbWorks is the first machine that automatically targets your upper abs, lower abs, and obliques separately or combined with up to 15 different exercises. Gimmicks like rollers focus on your upper abs, but AbWorks works better because it's designed to isolate and work every part of your waist. Only AbWorks has the patented cantilevered leg bar for reverse crunches, an innovation that lets you easily firm and sculpt those hard-to-reach lower abs for a waistline you won't want to keep under wraps. AbWorks works better because it comes with NordicTrack's exclusive traveling back support system that cushions you from head to hip for safety and comfort. It positions you precisely for a perfect crunch every time. And AbWorks is fully adjustable. Increasing resistance is as easy as adding weights or adjusting a pin. There's even an optional electronic monitor to count reps and keep you motivated. Plus, AbWorks folds down for easy storage. AbWorks has it all, including Jen Miller's free workout video with training guide, 20-minute aerobic workout, and 15 AbWorks abdominal exercises. And your satisfaction's guaranteed. With the AbWorks program, you can firm and flatten all of your abs and trim your waist in just 30 days or your money back. You want ultimate abs? Then pick up the phone for the ultimate ab machine. AbWorks from NordicTrack.
Call NordicTrack right now to order, and we'll rush you the complete AbWorks program. Jen Miller's workout video and nutrition guide for only 4 easy credit card payments of $29.95. If getting great abs is your goal, AbWorks is the answer. So call Nordic Track right now to order.
Welcome back. Puck time, Pens and Sabres. Brad May, injury-plagued year, but he'll get the Buffalo Sabres on the board. Nothing but net. 1-0 Sabres past Philippe Derouville, who's filling in for Patrick Lalime, who has the flu tonight. Sabres lead 1-0. A hat trick for Mauro Lemieux, who gives him 600 NHL goals.
From the NFL, now the intrigue really begins. Commissioner Paul Tagliabue ruled late this afternoon that Bill Parcells is still the coach of the New England Patriots, and if he wants to coach anywhere but New England in '97, he'll have to have the permission of Patriots owner Bob Kraft. Parcells had sought to be released from any commitments to the Patriots following the Super Bowl, but after listening to lawyers from both sides yesterday, Tagliabue said the Patriots have an exclusive option on Parcells' services for the '97 season. The commissioner did say Parcells could pursue other business opportunities, such as broadcasting or other non-coaching positions. In other words, he could be a GM until January 31st of '98. Then he can do whatever he wants, unless, of course, he cuts a new deal with the Patriots before that. And as if the Dallas Cowboys haven't found enough trouble from everywhere else, now Uncle Sam wants a piece of owner Jerry Jones, an $8.3 million piece. Jones and his wife accused of understating their income in 1992. A statement released by the team today said the dispute would have no impact on the Cowboys or Texas Stadium. We're going to send you back to Madison, Wisconsin. Badgers up in basketball. You remember what happened in football?
Oh, no, I forgot Valentine's Day.
Don't panic. A dozen red roses are always the perfect gift. That is, if they didn't drop dead in days and cost over $60. This year, give her beautiful silk roses that last a lifetime. Forever Roses for only $19.95. She'll be delighted when Forever Roses are delivered right to her door in a florist box filled with a dozen of the finest silk roses, wrapped with baby's breath and a personalized greeting card, all for just $19.95. But wait, call today and we'll include a second dozen absolutely free. That's 2 dozen long stem roses handcrafted from the finest silk to stay as beautiful as the day you sent them. Just call this toll-free number now to send Forever Roses for only $19.95. And we guarantee delivery for Valentine's Day. Call now and have your credit card or personal check ready. Sorry, no mail-in or COD orders accepted, but supplies are limited. So to order for this Valentine's Day, you must call right now.
Call 1-800-355-9669.
Enhancing flavor and textural characteristics through alterations in milk, coagulum, firmness adjustment values.
Early ultrasound diagnosis of dysplasia and total arthroplasty to treat degenerative diseases of the coxofemoral joint.
Increasing through machine extrusion of Al-boron carbide and aluminum oxide metal matrix composites.
This is Health Rider. And for a new you this year, this is Health Rider. The Health Rider Store. Get 90 days same as cash on anything in the store, plus free shipping and handling on the Health Rider treadmill. For details, visit a Health Rider store at a mall near you.
We're at halftime at UW Fieldhouse. Wisconsin leading Northwestern 25-18. Rivalry week continues tomorrow on the top 10 clash as Danny Portston on the 8th-ranked Cincinnati Bearcats. Ranked Cardinals led by lightning quick throughout. That Conference USA matchup at 9:30 follows UMass and George Washington at 7:30. That's tomorrow on ESPN. A 25-18 halftime score. Wisconsin leading off.
Riverdance. It swept Europe with sellout performances and over 3 million videos sold. And now this electrifying live performance is available on this collectible home video. Feel the pulsating rhythm as 80 performers fuse into the power of one. Experience the symphony of sight and sound. Order Riverdance today and you'll save $5 through this special TV offer. Now you can own your copy of Riverdance for only $19.98. This is the one video that you will watch over and over. Experience the sensuous phenomenon of the river Remember, when you order Riverdance, you'll save $5. This is a special TV offer. Operators are standing by. Don't miss your chance for the original Riverdance. Order now.
Have your credit card ready? You can call 1-800-696-4554 to order Riverdance. Order today and save $5. Only $19.98 plus shipping. That's 1-800-696-4554. Sorry, no CODs.
ESPN2 of NCAA basketball is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Wayne Stats and Jimmy Dykes back in Wisconsin. Wisconsin leading Northwestern at the half. It's a 25-18 score, 18 points, the lowest total in a half for Northwestern this year, Jimmy.
Yeah, you hold a team that will only make 6 field goals in the first half, and you've done something well defensively. Look at it right here. Calderwood putting all kinds of pressure on the basketball. Northwestern just unable to do anything. That help side rotation rotates over, and they throw the ball away that time, and that's why Wisconsin has this lead right now. They're getting it done on the defensive end.
Harmsen with 12 points, leading the charge back for Northwestern. They were down by 13 at one point. Okey with 9 points for Wisconsin, leading the way for the Badgers so far. Badgers will have the basketball to start playing the second half. Ty Calderwood out there. Out front, joined at the guard by Oriental. They have Okey, Duaney, and Grant to start the second half for Wisconsin. Northwestern with Bonner and Johnson out front, and there's a foul. Charge to Oriental. Eschmeyer in the game, along with Branch and Ammons.
Look at those first half.
For Northwestern.
Yeah, I mean, neither team really lighting it up, especially from the three-point line. No one's hit a shot. 10 turnovers for Northwestern. Most of those occurred, though, the first 6 or 7 minutes of the ball game. They kind of settled down after that.
Bonner. Hollywood playing him close. Johnson. Oriental went for the steal and came up empty. The ball is out of bounds, knocked away, belonging to Wisconsin. Nope, Northwestern ball, and Bonner will do the inbound.
We talked about our matchup, Dwayne, in the open, and so far Wisconsin's winning. Eschmeyer only 1 out of 3 from the field that first 20-minute period.
Joe Branch takes it down to the corner, back to Johnson, away from Oriental, and the shot off the glass not going to go, and right there's Calderwood for the rebound. Calderwood with 4 rebounds in this game. He's averaging about 4.5 assists and has pulled 4 rebounds so far tonight. Okey low. Calderwood in the corner. Steps in and back out. Grant to Okey. Top of the key, back to Grant inside. And the bucket is good. Wisconsin wanted a foul, a little push on Ammons, but the bucket is good for Grant. He has 6. Up to 27-18, Wisconsin. Branch goes the baseline, and a whistle down there.
Nice entry pass up top from Okey, and Grant's going to catch it about 7 feet and ends up shooting it about 11 feet away, but he's got a nice soft release for a guy 7 feet tall. Steps out and faces up well.
Duaney charged with the foul. He has 3. So he's out of the game. And Colts O'Sharon reports back for Wisconsin. A little left-handed shot is short from inside. And Eschmeyer battling to put it in. He reversed it. He has 5 points. Coming into the game averaging 12.2 overall and 16.6 in Big Ten play. Colts O'Sharon with a basketball for the Badgers. Down in the corner, Oriental. Okey comes out. Inside side. Okey cutting through against Eschmeyer. It's not going to drop for him, but a foul coming. Okey is fouled by Eschmeyer.
Number 42, Evan Eschmeyer.
6-2 on the Northwestern center. Ricky Birdsong, fourth year at Northwestern. Out of Iowa State in '78. Comes into this one 6-12. He was 7-20 with his team last year. Okey misses the shot. He's 3 of 6 from the line. Missed it again. Eschmeyer with the board. Branch. Johnson swings it on the right side. Bonner.
Again, Dwayne, Northwestern, their offense is all perimeter right now. Everything's 20, 21 feet away from that basket. Got to have somebody with the ability to put it on the floor and make something happen.
Hammonds. We're down to 5 on the shot clock, and this three-point attempt is no good by Joe Branch. Okey storming back for Wisconsin. Down the lane, and he puts it up and in on the goal. You can see Okey gathering momentum coming down the floor.
Yeah, he had an open. He said, "Okey dokey, I'll take it. You're going to give it to me."
Johnson off the Branch. And it's picked away by Calderwood, but it's picked right back by Emmons, who will convert the dunk for the Wildcats. That's his first bucket tonight. Emmons averaging better than 8 a game, finally in the book. It's a 7-point contest. Calderwood. Okey. Calderwood on the right side for Grant. Jumper over Eschmeyer rolls off. Bonner rebounding for Northwestern. Western looking inside Eschmeyer. Ball is loose, and Calderwood comes up with it. And to Okey. Grant in the middle, and he was fouled from behind. Grant fouled. He hits the deck and is a little slow in getting up. It appears to be all right.
Watch the athleticism of Okey at 6'8". I mean, here's a guy that was one of the last ones cut in that U.S. select team this year. Boom, finishes strong with left hand. And again, the ability of Grant at 7 feet to run that floor, that puts a lot of pressure on the other team's post player defensively to run up and down that floor every time.
Grant will go to the line. You can see Wisconsin only 3 of 11 from the line tonight. And Grant to be excused if he's a little groggy after this foul. He was a little slow in getting up. He misses this one. He's a 67% foul shooter.
In for Northwestern, number 31,
Hamadeh into the game. Replaces Branch. Emmons out of there, and Joe Harmsen back in for Northwestern. Wisconsin has now missed its last 8 free throw attempts. And Grant misses this one. They're 0 for 9 now in this stretch. Johnson.
Giving Northwestern a chance to stay in it.
Julian Bonner against Calderwood. Johnson across the top of the circle for 15 hits. Javon Johnson has 4. He's averaging a little better than 10 a game for Northwestern. Trailing Eschmeyer in the scoring department for the Wildcats. Oriental. This is a 2. Good. Ends the Oriental for a pair. 31-24, and Johnson back down to Hamadeh. Bonner down to the corner. Johnson. Hamadeh comes out at 3. It's going to be short. Down to Eschmeyer, but he lost it out of bounds. Grant fell to the floor as well, and Northwestern will hang on. We have a timeout on the floor with 15:10 to play. Northwestern hanging in there. It's 31-24, Madison, Wisconsin.
Rick Davis is really a blessing to us, just to know him. He's a strong family man.
Hello, this is Rick. How can I help you?
He makes you feel as if you already know him, even when you meet him for the first time.
Last year, we had all of our camera equipment stolen. I told him, don't worry about a thing. We'll handle it for you. That's exactly what he did. You feel as though he cares about your claim and that he's on your side.
It's wonderful to see someone who's very committed to helping other people.
It's all part of being a State Farm agent, and that's what I love.
Got it, I got it.
Coors Light, the silver bullet. It's frost brewed to tap the clean taste of the Rockies. Tap the wide mouth, the Coors Light wide mouth can, with a giant opening for a smoother pour.
My sister did without for years business work. Some morning she'd wake up, her back felt ready for a wrecking ball. She'd take 2 Tylenol, but hours later, pain had come back. She'd have to take more. She couldn't take it any longer. So her doctor said try a leave. I could take just 2 a leave all day. With Tylenol, I was taking up to 8. So she tried a leave. Keeps her pain away up to 12 hours. It's meant a great deal to her. Who did your hair?
Aleve, all day strong, all day long.
Rookie Birdsong's Northwestern Wildcats will not go away. It's a 7-point game now. They were down by as many as 13 in the first half.
We look at how their season has gone. They started off 5-3. 7 of those were home games, and then they lost their next 9 before beating Ohio State last Saturday. He told me, he said, boy, the conference schedule this year was set up where we opened up at Iowa, Michigan at home, at Purdue, Indiana at home, and at Michigan State. And he said it was very, very tough for my club with that kind of a schedule to get off on the right foot.
Johnson takes the inbound and goes to the baseline, reverses it, and puts it up and in. Javon Johnson now has 6. He was poked in the face just before he made that baseline move, and now play is stopped, poked in the eye, and they will check him to make sure he's okay.
Guys making moves like that with one good eye, one bad eye. Wait till he's healthy.
He's one of the brightest athletes in collegiate basketball. Asked what he likes most about being an athlete. Free tuition. And at Northwestern, that's not bad.
He's got a bright future, doesn't he? Thinking like that.
Calderwood swings it. Back across. Darty, a jumper for 2. Not going to go. Eschmeyer with a rebound. Out of Bonner. So it's a 5-point game. Northwestern with the ball. Johnson. Ball is knocked away. Calderwood tried to save it and continue with a steal, but he was on the sideline. Northwestern will have.
Wisconsin, Dwayne, really doing a great job denying the ball inside. And Dick Bennett again told his club yesterday that is the key to the game, fellas. Listen to me. We can't let Eschmeyer touch it.
Day. Harmsen. Jumper not going to go. Eschmeyer off the glass. Not going to go. Boy, Darty battling Eschmeyer for that board. Johnson comes out there with it. Lets it fly. A little long. Harmsen with a rebound. Tries to put it back up and in. And a whistle against Okey. So Harmsen, who was so instrumental in keeping Northwestern in the game in the first half, has a big bucket to make it a 3-point game.
I tell you what, he's getting a lot done tonight because of all the attention that Eschmeyer draws. Look at him. Nobody boxes off Harmsen. They got 2 guys boxing off Eschmeyer. And he's having one of those career-type nights.
Harmsen now with a chance at a 3-point play. And he makes it a 2-point game. He has 15 points, and that is a career high. You must be clairvoyant.
I don't know what that means, but it's just a good guess, I think.
Calderwood for 3, not going to go. Okey back up. That will not go, but he is fouled. So Okey is fouled in the process. Eschmeyer picking up the foul. That's his 3rd, and he is a little slow in getting up. Eschmeyer has had to overcome pneumonia, an ear infection, a bad knee this year. He's had an injury-filled career, playing with 2 screws in his foot. And a stress fracture in the foot and a nerve problem.
It's got to be a frustrating feeling for Eschmeyer to take a blow like he takes and then get called for the foul himself. Watch Eschmeyer down here in the lower part of your screen. After Okey goes up with a shot, watch him come down. Boom, right there.
And Okey puts this one through. 33-29, big trip to the line for Okey, and he converted them both. He has 13 tonight. Johnson down the lane, not going to go. Okey Sharon came out of there with a basketball. Now Calderwood into the front court for Wisconsin. A 4-point game. Rainey thinking about the long distance. Now a move to the baseline by Sharon, and he will draw the whistle down there. And again, it's Eschmeyer. So that's 4. So 4 fouls. It comes at the 13:26 mark. Sharon at the line. 76% from the air, and he hits this one. He injured his right hand in the game against Illinois. Now Emmons will replace Eschmeyer. That's a big turn of events for the Wildcats.
Thought it was interesting. Dick Bennett told us this afternoon that in his years of coaching, Bob Knight was the one that had the most influence on him when he was a young high school coach. And Bobby Knight was the head coach at West Point. He said he was articulating the things that I was thinking defensively, and that's really where he got a lot of his thoughts from.
Oh, look at this hook shot from Harmsen. 17 for Harmsen. He had 14 earlier against Loyola. A career night for Joe Harmsen. Calderwood has to go back after the tip ball. Jardy, Delaney. Okey starts in. The jump stop, and he hits for 2. Okey has 15. 37-31, a 6-point spread. Johnson gives up the dribble. Ammons top of the circle. Harmsen let him shoot it. Not going to go this time, but a whistle. And a foul coming against Wisconsin against the 6'10" junior Darty.
I mean, Harmsen's just having one of those nights that he's creating shots he's never thrown up before, and they're going in. Look at this. Little jump hook, gets the thing to drop. Playing with a huge amount of confidence right now against his home state.
Harmsen misses his shot. Trying to get an update on the Eschmeyer foul situation. They had announced 3, then they had announced 4. He in fact had 4, but apparently they went back and changed an earlier foul. So the latest update on his foul situation is now 3. It's a 5-point game, 37-32. Oriental, Hinsey Oriental, a 6'1" sophomore out of Montreal, Quebec. Finds Sharon inside, but it's knocked away. And the call, we have conflicting calls, and Wisconsin's going to come out of there with a basketball. Birdsong travel. Would have done the trick. Backing in against Harmsen, and Johnson over to help on the double team, and now a 3-second call, so Wisconsin will give it up.
A good defense by Northwestern. They choose to double team the low block with the opposite block defender. Rotate over, and Ricky Birdsong's doing some good things defensively tonight.
Amadei wanted Harmsen, but overthrew him. Sharon out with the basketball to Oriental. Delaney quickly to the baseline, jumps it over Pomaday. It's short. Now Darty will be charged with a foul against Harmsen, and that will be 3 on him. So with 11:42 left to play. We have a timeout. It's 37-32. Nice shot by Okey.
Introducing Coors Light's wide mouth provides an exceptionally smooth pour with less glug. This is because of the wide mouth opening. It's the innovation you've been waiting for your whole life. Or is that just me?
He's rumbling. Good. All the way.
I don't believe in casual sex.
I'll keep my tie on. Meet Wallace Buns. Rated R. Starts Friday.
From Domino's, new garlic crunch crust pizza. Roasted garlic baked right into the dough. Call now and ask for any topping and get any second one topping pizza for now.
Can. Sound. Here's Coors Light's wide mouth can. A larger opening. The smoothest. Whisper soft.
CEO Mike Ackerman has a shot at making Armour Golf the top-ranked golf brand in the world.
Looks like he's staying at Crown Plaza here.
That's a good call. Well, the more you stay at Crown Plaza hotels and resorts anywhere in the world, the better they get to know you.
Like a good caddy knows a player.
Exactly. That helps you work and helps you relax.
Par for the course at Crown Plaza.
Let's see how Michael's doing. Crown Plaza hotels and resorts. Get to know us. We'll get to know you.
Appreciate the defense of Northwestern right now also. I mean, they're doing a solid job of rotating over on the block. Watch the entry pass. Go inside to Darty. Now watch. Boom, hold it right there. Johnson rotates over. He's a guard. Now, because Wisconsin doesn't have great perimeter shooters, they're using their guards to double team the basketball inside, and it's working pretty effectively for them.
Against Oriental. Hammond. With him, Hammond. The man. Back off the up and in and a foul.
Now he misses the layup. Wisconsin comes in and cleans it up with some good hustle. Yeah, that's the points. Now watch. Granigan comes to the left. Get a 7-footer that runs the. That's not easy to find on the recruiting trails right there.
And Grant goes to the line. Grant reflects. To Johnson. 41-30 now. Screen by Hammond. The ball now. Johnson back to Brand.
A little bit better screening this half out of Northwestern. I mean, again, you've got to screen like sunblock 30 against a team that covers you as tight as these guys do.
The ball is deflected. Out of bounds as Grant trying to go to the bucket. Very congested inside the paint that time. Shot clock stands at 8. The corner, not going to go back. Oriental. In. Ball deflected by Johnson, but Okey's there to make the pick. He had the ball stripped from him.
Look at the jump shot from the corner, and Ricky Birdsong gets involved in the play. His own player falls over the top of him. Look at him down there on the sideline. And my goodness, we can't hit shots, and then got guys running over me.
Esmeyer is back. Palmaday out with 4 fouls now. Ankle inbound. 9-point game here, 41-32. 9:30 to play. Baldwin. Off to the gut. Here from Wisconsin. 4 for Ty Caldwell.
You don't see a lot of 15-foot jump shots anymore in college basketball, Dwayne. Usually it's a three-pointer, an inside attack. Would knock it down.
Esmeyer's pass away, and a whistle. He is fouled. The Winter X Games start tomorrow on ESPN and ESPN2. World-class athletes competing in 5 events like snowboarding, snow mountain biking, ice climbing, and the ever-popular super-modified shovel racing. The Winter X Games this weekend on ESPN and the Deuce. Johnson back to action for Northwestern. Devon Johnson. Team fouls even at 6 now. Esmeyer inside. Harmsen on baseline. Counter shot with long. Okey with the rebound. 6 rebounds for Okey tonight. Calderwood comes back out. Amy to Okey. And Okey finds Grant coming through for 2. Paul Grant in double figures for 10.
Nice flash by Grant to catch the basketball and didn't hesitate. Caught it, went up strong, gets it to drop. Good offensive sequence that time for Wisconsin.
Back to 13 now, 45-32. A 6-0 run for Wisconsin. Count this bucket and a whistle.
Great interior passing by both teams right now. Look at that right there. I mean, he just dared the guy to pass the ball inside, and Okey gets a free look at it. And Grant flashes over, catches, and scores. You've got to put pressure on the passer out there on the perimeter to discourage those easy inside looks.
Harmsen will go to the line. He was fouled by Duane, who has 4. Harmsen, 20 points tonight. Makes it 21. He has 21 of the 35 for Northwestern.
Harmsen will be showing a copy of this game to his family, his girlfriend, everyone back there. Hey, this guy's having a great night.
Okey with his hands on the ball. Down to the baseline against Harmsen. Now switches and puts it up left-handed. That's 15 points for Okey.
Versatile offensive player. Hard to guard, Dwayne.
Working for the Wildcats. Caldwell trying to reach in on the steal attempt. Johnson. Harmsen against Okey. Inside and a hook shot. That will not go down. That ball is out of bounds. We'll go back the other way to Wisconsin. We have 7:35 left as Okey keeps up the pressure for Wisconsin with moves like this. It's 47-35 Badgers.
Every year you resolve to lose that tummy, but it never seems to go away. Make this year's resolution your last. This year, let Nordic Track help with AbWorks. AbWorks is designed to target every abdominal muscle. The patented AbWorks is different and better. With AbWorks, you can work your upper abs, obliques, and with the cantilevered leg bar, you can even target the lower abs for a flatter, more toned waistline. Ordinary rollers have absolutely no cushioning. But AbWorks' padded traveling back support system lets you exercise in comfort with full neck and back support. And take a look at this. AbWorks is clinically proven to provide greater muscle activity than crunches on the floor. Make 1997 an AbWorks year for just $119.95 or 4 easy credit card payments of just $29.95. Try it for 30 days, and if you're not completely satisfied, return it for a refund. Order now, and you'll also receive Jim Miller's aerobic workout video, AbWorks weight loss booklet, and an exercise guide at $29.95 value free. Order by January 31st, and we'll also include this AbWorks workout computer, a $19.95 value free as a special gift. Call now.
Here's the deal, Jeremy. People take too long with their acceptance speech. I want to thank Mom, they want to thank Daddy. You know, I want to go take a nap. That's where you come in. 5 seconds left, we pop you out of the penalty box. 5, 4, 3, 2. Uh-oh, here comes Jeremy Roenick. I better finish my speech. Boom. Jeremy's spoken, okay? Put the biscuit in the basket.
The ESPYs with Hootie and the Blowfish, Lisa Leslie, and Carrie Strug, February 10th at 7:30, presented by General Motors and No Fear.
Good, good. Okay, stop. Jeremy, stop! Jeremy!
Wisconsin in particular, Sam Okey is taking advantage of Harmsen defensively. Look at Harmsen. He has to back off of him to respect his driving ability. As a result, Okey gets a free look inside. Now the next possession down, he says, okay, I'm going to take away the pass. I'm going to crowd you a little bit. When he does, Okey just a simple ball fake, gets himself freed up, his shoulder squared, and gets a nice fingertip roll. And right now, Harmsen's getting it done on the offensive end, but Okey is taking advantage of him on the defensive end. Okey 6 for 6 from the field.
And Wisconsin with the basketball. Not for long. Goes back to Wisconsin on the turnover. Calderwood and Oriental, the two guards on the floor for Wisconsin right now. Johnson handling the ball for Northwestern, joined by Bonner. Bonner along the sideline. They have Branch, Harmsen, and Eschmeyer on the floor for the Wildcats to complete the 5 for Ricky Birdsong. And there's the steal by Oriental. He's headed to the bucket and lays it up and in. Oriental. 7 minutes to play. Biggest lead for Wisconsin at 49-35. Johnson working. Inside the Eschmeyer and a whistle. It stops the clock at 6:50.
Boy, costly turnovers for Northwestern. You see that guy steps out in the hedges. That's what that play is called, and he also sticks his hand in. Oriental does and gets the basketball and heads to the other end. Not only are they getting turnovers, they're converting them into points right now.
This foul on Okey is 4th. Comes at 6:50. They'll have Grant and Doherty in there as Okey departs with 4 fouls. And Eschmeyer's at the line for the Wildcats. It's this way. Evan Eschmeyer. Second shot good. He has 7 tonight.
A very difficult time he's had catching that basketball in shooting position. Wisconsin's winning that battle.
Calderwood. Oriental. Holiday in there on him. Also Sharon. Now Calderwood, a 3 attempt, no good. Also Sharon trying to keep it alive. That ball's going to belong to Northwestern. Northwestern, 16 turnovers tonight. They've gotten a career high out of Joe Harmsen with 21. Wisconsin, meanwhile, nothing of 8 from three-point range, but Sam Okey with a big night, 17 points. He's now on the sideline with 4 fouls at 6:15.
Well, again, I think if Wisconsin could find a consistent perimeter shooter, they could quickly work their way towards the top of that Big Ten, top 4 or 5 teams.
Ramaday's attempt would not go down. Oriental into the front court for Wisconsin. 6 minutes to play. Calderwood swings it to the right side to Colso Sharon. Also Sharon here against Branch. Oriental had time for a look. The shot's not going to go, and Johnson covers. Branch. Pass intended for Eschmeyer. Broken up by Sean Doherty.
Doherty and Grant have been very active inside defensively, and that has not been the strength of this team, their interior defense. But tonight, they've met a challenge, and they've met it well.
On Johnson. And a whistle as Doherty and Eschmeyer were locked up. The foul coming against Sean Doherty, the 6'10" junior. That will be 4 on him. So he has 4, so does Okey. Wisconsin has Booker Coleman coming into the game, replacing Doherty. Coleman, a 6'9" junior. And Eschmeyer is back at the line. He hits this one. Northwestern for the year, a 62% free throw shooter, which is becoming more the norm across the board. Wisconsin came into the game hitting 65%. Eschmeyer rolls this one in. Northwestern tonight, 13 of 19 from the line. Down by 10. Grant against Eschmeyer. Puts it up and in. Eschmeyer thought an elbow had been thrown, but Grant converts the bucket. He has 12. Johnson directing traffic for Northwestern. Branch having a tough time shaking goal for Sharon. Finally does, and now here's another whistle away from the ball, and a foul going to be called against Coleman, I think.
Grant's doing a solid job tonight of just catching the ball and making a strong move. That's not enough of an elbow to get a call. A little bit of a flop try by Eschmeyer.
Going to leave. Waiting back for Wisconsin, and Eschmeyer will be at the line for 2.
I saw something in practice yesterday out of Wisconsin that I think teaches man-to-man defense as well as any drill. They played a lot of 3-on-3. As a result, Dick Bennett understands that when you play 3-on-3 for 15-20 minutes a day, you learn every aspect of man defense.
Eschmeyer converts both at the line again to make it a 10-point game. Eschmeyer has 11. It's 51-41. He has 10 rebounds as well. A double-double tonight for Eschmeyer. Waiting. Here's Grant. It's going to go. Paul Grant. 14 tonight for the 7-foot senior out of West Bloomfield, Michigan. 7 of 11 from the field. Branch starts in, back out. Amaday almost lost it. Out of Branch. Eschmeyer has it knocked away by Calderwood. The ball loose. Eschmeyer up with it. And a whistle and a foul. Eschmeyer and Coleman wind up on the floor. A foul against Booker Coleman.
With a pass to Eschmeyer, and again, he's going to get all kinds of attention. Two guys get tangled up. The official felt like Coleman had him hooked.
So Eschmeyer will be back at the line. Evan Eschmeyer. He's now been in double figures in 7 of the 8 games Northwestern has played in the Big Ten Conference this year.
Eschmeyer's got really good upper body strength. I mean, you got to defeat that guy from the waist down because his legs don't have great strength. You defend him down low, you're a lot better off than trying to defend him up top.
And he makes it a 10-point game, 53-43. Calderwood spinning on Johnson. Laney, Grant, baseline, not going to go this time. And Johnson's up there with a rebound and has to cover up in traffic. Back he comes. Palmaday, this is a 3 attempt. Oh, yes, he hits it. Palmaday, a 3. That's the first 3. 53-46 with 3:42 left. Palmaday's three-pointer, the first by either team tonight, makes it a game here with 3:42 left to play. Palmaday hitting 31% from three-point range all year.
A good penetration of the basketball frees up Palmaday, and pretty good looking stroke. Came at a big time for him.
Wisconsin averaging, giving up 58.1 points per game at home. Never more than 60 here this year. 3:42 left, and it's 53-46.
And for the Badgers, Sam Okey.
Full timeouts left for each team. Northwestern with two 20-second timeouts, and Wisconsin has 1 left. Northwestern with the possession arrow. Wisconsin with the basketball. Wisconsin 0 for 9 from 3, and Northwestern now 1 of 8 from three-point range. Rainey down to Okey, who's back in the game playing with 4 fouls. Grant, and a whistle there, contact. Grant and Eschmeyer Grant wound up on the floor. So Eschmeyer is going to be charged with the foul.
Number 42, Eschmeyer, his fourth.
That will be his fourth.
Grant playing with a lot of confidence on the offensive end right now.
And serious?
Well, I didn't see a lot of contact again.
So there's 4 fouls on Eschmeyer.
Shooting 1 and 1.
Comes with 3:22 left. And Grant is at the line. 14 points. He's looking at a 1-and-1. Earns himself another one. Orientals back in the game now.
Dick Bennett made an interesting point about Grant today. He said when he plays hard and hustles and doesn't care what he looks like when he's playing, that's when he's at his best. And you can't be cool on that court and get it done. You've got to play with a lot of heart and a lot of emotion. I think that's what he was trying to tell the big guy.
And he converts this one. Then he steps up and hits it from the line. 3:22 to play. 55-46 Wisconsin.
This is the future of workout. New Endurox, the natural workout supplement. Proven to build endurance, metabolize up to 43% more fat calories, even reduce muscle fatigue. Whatever your workout, make it count with new Endurox.
Okay, you can get the internet on this TV. You don't need a computer. You just need this. And a remote. It's easy.
It's called Web TV. Available now for under $350.
Kid, you got the talent, but you got a problem. You're too nice. I'm gonna make you bad. Okay, Mr. Lambert.
When Dave Thomas created Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich, he used a whole breast fillet seasoned with his own blend of pepper and spices, but did he go too far?
Very spicy.
Wimp. It's perfect.
Depends on who you ask. Try Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich.
Wisconsin by 9 at 3:22 left to play. ESPN2 is your home for women's NCAA basketball this weekend. Saturday, the Big 12 ACC Challenge. Clemson taking on Texas, and North Carolina State plays Colorado. Then Sunday, a classic Atlantic 10 battle. George Washington meeting UMass. A great weekend of basketball on the Deuce. From Wisconsin tonight, 3:22 to play. Evan Eschmeyer, the 6'11 senior, against 7-foot senior Paul Grant from Wisconsin. Wisconsin leading Northwestern with the basketball. Javon Johnson. Joe Branch. And in the corner. Across to Palmaday looking for 3. Nothing there. Harmsen back across, and it's knocked away out of bounds by Fulton.
I like the move defensively. Timeout to go to a 1-2-2 zone. First time we've seen it tonight out of Dick Bennett's squad. Takes away probably the special scoring play drawn up by Ricky Birdsong in the timeout.
Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Side Eschmeyer battling his way to the bucket, down to 2, and they do not get a shot away that hit the rim. Now Ricky Birdsong is upset. He thought one of the attempts had ricocheted and hit the rim, and that's what he is claiming now. The 3 officials will get together and sort this out, and Birdsong may prevail. Northwestern feeling it should have the basketball, and they should reset the shot clock.
Phil Bova, Eric Harmon, Artie McDonald trying to get together. Now, if it hits the rim, then that shot clock should have been reset. Let's look. That one didn't. There it was. Sure it was.
So Northwestern will inbound the ball. Palmadale along the baseline. Out to Johnson. And Colter Sharon was right there with him. Palmadale. Palmadale, a three. Not going to go. And it's going to be Northwestern basketball. Colter Sharon had a hand on it, but never could gain control. 2:30 left to play. Inbound Branch and a whistle. Foul will come against Wisconsin against Oriental. Starts the clock with 2 minutes and 29 seconds to play. And we'll send Joe Branch to the line, a 57% shooter. Branch averaging 6.7 points a game. And Northwestern could use these.
When you look at the score right now, 55-46, and it's really not a game that Rembrandt or Picasso, either one, would want to sign their name to, but both teams have played the style that they have to play in order to be in ball games. Hard-fought, tough defensive teams.
And Branch 1 for 4 tonight from the line, missed them both. Tough trip to the line for Branch and Northwestern. Calderwood. Down the lane he goes, around Eschmeyer. Darty with the tip, and he puts it back in. John Darty has 4. A little over 2 minutes to play. Northwestern will stay out of time.
They stay with the 1-2-2. Wisconsin does, really shadowing those perimeter shooters right now for Northwestern, taking away the 3.
A lot of deflections. Colter Sharon knocks it away, using that injured right hand, the hand he injured against Illinois. He shakes that off. Johnson, a 3. Short, front of the rim. Darty rebounding. Calderwood. 1:45 to play. Johnson, a little hold. That will stop the clock on the foul.
Northwestern foul, number 12, Javon Johnson.
1:43 left. Second foul on Javon Johnson.
For the Badgers, Ty Calderwood.
Ty Calderwood will be at the line for Wisconsin, the best free throw shooter on the club, hitting 80% for the year. And a bad night at the line for Wisconsin. Calderwood converts this one.
There's a guy that's a fierce competitor, tough coach, and it's in his family. His daughter, Kathy, head coach at Evansville, and there's only one other father-daughter combo in college basketball on the Division I level. Any idea who it would be? The father coaches in this league.
You're clairvoyant, you tell me.
I still don't know what that means, but it's Clem Haskins. His daughter, Clemette, is the head coach at Dayton. Kind of interesting.
Eschmeyer puts this one back, and Northwestern calls for time. So with 1:28, Northwestern will take time here in a 59-48 game, a 20-second timeout for the Wildcats.
Tonight in the first half, Purdue 28, Michigan State.
Coming up next, National Hockey Night, and will be the Los Angeles Kings and the Colorado Avalanche. Steve Levy and Barry Melrose will be along with that one. The Kings and the Avalanche coming up following our game.
There's Tony Bennett right there. That was a guy that I said earlier, a great college guard. I mean, there's obviously been guys go on to the next level. But as far as getting it done for his father in that system, as good as anybody.
Played in the NBA for 3 years, and then New Zealand. He'll be involved in a coaching situation in New Zealand as well. Calderwood working against Johnson. And a foul again. 1:23 left.
The Northwestern foul.
Another thing to point out about Wisconsin is they came in averaging about 15, 16 turnovers a ball game and only 8 tonight. Outstanding job by Dick Bennett's perimeter players. Value that basketball and take care of it.
Calderwood misses the shot. The rebound, Eschmeyer. He has 12. Johnson. And the ball loose to the backcourt. Palmaday has to go get it, and when he does, the back and forth call. 17th time they've turned it back to Wisconsin. 1:11 left. And a foul. Palmaday has just committed his foul here. Send Kinsey Oriental to the line. The Big Ten standings, Minnesota overall 18-2, 7-1 of the conference, followed by Iowa and Michigan. Indiana 4-3, Illinois, Michigan State 4-3. Wisconsin started the day 3-4 behind Purdue, also at 4-3. Ohio State, Northwestern, and then Penn State. Last year, Wisconsin went to the second round of the NIT before losing to Illinois State. Palmaday's fouled out of the game.
I really think everybody's going to be chasing Minnesota for the rest of the year in this Big Ten. I mean, they average beating opponents by about 11, 12 points a ball game. They're a good shooting club. They're second to Wisconsin in field goal percentage defense. Clem Haskins has a squad that is solid, one into the other.
That's 5 for Oriental. Second shot is good. Johnson back. Closing in on a minute left.
1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute remaining.
Honor to Johnson. Johnson a 3 on the way and counting. So Johnson has 9 points with that 3, and again with just over 50 seconds left. It's a 10-point game. A 20-second timeout for Northwestern. They stop the clock. Don't forget the Kings and the Avalanche coming up next. Steve Levy and Barry Melrose, along with National Hockey Night, following our contest here in the closing seconds.
Dwayne, I really think the key for the ball game tonight for Wisconsin was their ability to take Eschmeyer out. I mean, Harmsen got some things done inside, but like we talked about in the open, they won the war inside in that low block area, and Eschmeyer really had to work tonight not only to catch the ball, but to get good looks off.
Okey will do the inbounding. Underwood trying to find his way open. Instead, it's Cole Sharon who was open and immediately fouled. So Cole Sharon will go to the other end. This foul against Joe Branch.
His third.
Ricky Birdsong looking on, 4th year Northwestern coach, again under some pressure it would appear.
At the line for the Badgers, Mike Colesharon, shooting 2.
Mike Colesharon at the line. And he hits this one.
Back up what we talked about on Eschmeyer. I mean, he was 3 for 7 from the field tonight. He missed 4 shots, and that's as many as he's missed in the last 3 games total. But he was struggling tonight. The reason why the guys in the white jerseys were all over him.
63-51. Johnson, another 3, partially deflected. Doherty rebounding. Alderwood, he's fouled. This time the foul on Bonner with 36.3 seconds left. So Bonner, who had 3 fouls in the half, picks up his 4th. Nick Bennett.
At the line for the Badgers, Mike
He's been in postseason in 6 of the last 7 years. Last year here at Wisconsin. And over at Wisconsin, Green Bay had 3 NCAA bids and a couple to the NIT. Alderwood converts this one. Dick Bennett in his 2nd year directing the Badgers. He'll have a new facility for the Big Ten Conference schedule next year. They'll be moving into the Kohl Center and out of the UW Fieldhouse. They've been here since 1930. Johnson inside, puts it up and in, so he's in double figures. Under 30 seconds to play. Alderwood content to take some time. Now to Okey. Alderwood. 20 seconds left now.
like the position that Wisconsin's in right now in this Big Ten because they've got Ohio State, Michigan, Northwestern, Illinois, and Purdue coming up. The next 5 games are very winnable for these guys.
And Okey winding down the clock, so it's all over here. The final score, Wisconsin 65 and Northwestern 53. For Jimmy Dykes, I'm Dwayne Stats. Don't forget, National Hockey Night. The LA Kings and the Colorado Avalanche is coming up next. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
ESPN2's presentation of NCAA basketball is brought to you by the new Coors Light wide mouth can. Tap the Rockies with a smoother pour.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, whenever a spider can. With the Spider-like traction of all-wheel drive, the new Subaru 2.5 GT can take you places those European sports sedans simply can't.
Mere mortals.
Look out, look out! Here comes Spider-Man!
Coors Light, the silver bullet. It's frost brewed to tap the clean taste of the Rockies.
Hey, where'd you come from?
The Hall of Fame, my man. You guys look bigger on TV.
Northwest Airlines can take you as far away and bring you as close to home as any airline on Earth.
Some people just know how to fly.
These are 2 of the most famous wheels in all of hockey. They belong to hard-working Colorado captain Joe Sakic. The MVP of the Stanley Cup playoffs remains out of action. His calf sliced by a skate against the Flyers. Then Peter Forsberg went down with an injury of his own. Patrick Waugh would soon follow. The big 3 all down and out. The Avalanche, as a team, lay in a prone position.